Hi, the purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to do the direct method for the spreadsheet that is assigned in the next assignment. I've already taken the data from the data sheet and put it here onto Excel through data, and today's session is going to be the direct method. Notice that all of the data is just brought over directly. Going to the direct tab, there is no data there. What I would do though is you need to copy all this from the data sheet over into the direct method, but the problem with this is that these numbers are still just numbers. These need to be formulas. So therefore what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take each of these numbers from the data sheet and copy them over as formulas so that when we change the data sheet, it will change everything included in both the step down and the direct method here, the direct method, but ultimately the step down as well. Same thing with the data in the other areas, including the square feet, purchase orders, and meals served. Okay, so I've got those brought over. Didn't change anything, but now you can notice that these are all formulas are linked to the other page. So now if you change something in the other page to, let's say, 30,000 or 300,000, we go over here and it's changed. That's what we wanted to do. So therefore we only have to put the data in one place. I did take the liberty also of putting the direct costs over here into the cost section of this spreadsheet with the idea that that would just make things faster. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is put in the data, or put in the data for the actual spreadsheet. And remember, with the direct method, what we're saying is we're going to directly trace all those costs from the non-revenue producing departments to the revenue producing departments. Again, in the sheet, it said that these were the three revenue producing departments. So therefore, basically, we're going to ignore all of these sections completely. So administration, we said, was allocated based on direct costs. Therefore, the allocation can just be brought up for the three with the total direct costs for the revenue producing departments being $1,510,000, even though the actual direct costs are $2,630,000, the amount that is going to be allocated is just to the revenue producing departments. The second one then we have is maintenance, and with the maintenance, if you go over here, the maintenance shows that it's based on square footage, and the first revenue producing department is the nursing home, Sunnyvale Nursing Home. So therefore we're going to put that in. Next, we're going to put in for inpatient, which is 11,000, and third, we're going to put in for the outpatient, which comes to 4,000 down here. Okay, so now we have the total for those three for the square footage, only for the revenue producing departments, in a total of 40,000. So what's going to happen is 25/40 is going to go to Sunnyvale. Instead of purchasing is based on the number of purchase orders for, again, for Sunnyvale was 1,500. Even though the other way you could have done this would have been to use, where did I put that? I don't know where I put it. If you had copied and pasted it over here, the problem with that would have been that when you change your data, it wouldn't update the spreadsheet itself. Okay, so therefore the 2,200. Okay, next the total comes to, and again, when we're doing the direct method, it really isn't that different than activity-based costing. And it's the same idea. all we're going to do is we're going to be allocating costs to those revenue producing departments. The difference is that all departments are going to be allocated, whether they are, again, factory or office. And the total comes to here of 1,000. Now all we have to do, this is going to be really simple now, to allocate then we're saying the amount that we're going to allocate of admin to Sunnyvale would be based on admin divided by total multiplied by the admin. Okay, and I think what's going to happen here is that we probably got something doesn't quite look right. Does whoa? That doesn't look right. So let's try it again. This divided by this times 500,000. That looks much more reasonable. So what we can do here to make this easier is that we're going to want to keep the this number, the total constant, which is in column P, and we're going to want to keep the amount in column I constant. Therefore, just to make it easier, I'm going to go ahead and lock those two numbers, or those two there. So now we can just allocate it quickly across. Total allocation, I'm going to do the way that we're going to do it for the step down. This doesn't have to be done this way, but it makes it so that we know that everything is correct. Okay, we allocated 500,000, which is what we wanted to do. The next one then would be the 25,000 divided by 40,000 times 170,000, and so on and so forth. These, I already gave you these are the check figures that you need to have. Go ahead and finish it yourself, and I will have a separate video for the step down. Good luck on it. Thanks.